Hi everyone, welcome back to another vlog, and it's Eid vlog today. Eid vlog doesn't include just the day of Eid if you are elsewhere, especially when in Kerala. The celebration of the festival begins the day before.
The first one, double rowing. The second one, Romanian dead. 3, 4. More this time. Okay, so normally when you do a
As usual, after my workout, I got fresh and I was editing my previous vlog, which I guess you might have seen. In between, we had someone who came home to take measurements for a shoe rack. This was something very crucial now because of the dog visits. If our shoes or chappals are kept out, either one or both will be bitten and taken away. My youngest brother-in-law and kids had come home and Arman had gone with them to my in-laws. My husband had gone to Calicut to meet his friends. I and Rihan were feeling a bit bored, so we took an auto and went straight to my home. It was the day of Arafah, that's the previous day of Eid, and fasting on this day is significant but optional. It's not like the mandatory fasting we do in the month of Ramadan. Whoever was fasting at home, food was getting ready for them. Meanwhile, I and Rihan went out to get some fresh milk from the society. I took Rihan with me because they don't get to experience such when abroad. When we used to come for vacations, I used to go out with my father to the neighborhood. My husband was getting late to start from Calicut and I was still stuck at my parents' home. I had some packing to be done as we will be staying over today at my in-laws. I didn't have enough time, so put henna for my niece. When infants and toddlers are home, their mothers are super busy and tired. I had already mentioned this earlier too. If at all you could help the mothers, they will thank you for their lifetime. The least you could do is to hold their baby for them to finish their work. And this time we have 2 little ones at home. Chinnu added these ingredients to our milk. It's mango, banana, crushed nuts, and coconut. So she asked me to give a finishing touch. I just added some sugar, cold milk, and ice cubes. Some more chilled water, and it was refreshing. If it's not raining, it's hot here in Kerala. So an owl milk is always refreshing. We were back home and now packing to go stay at my in-laws. Femi and family are already here. Here again, we all sat together for putting henna. Though it was late night, it's always fun to chit-chat on the eve of Eid. For Eid prayer, we normally go to Eidgah, but it's monsoon and it's raining outside. So this time it's inside the mosque. Whoever gets ready goes first. We normally don't wait for all to get out together. And here we meet and greet a lot of my relatives. I'm not sure if I have ever mentioned this in my video anytime. I and my husband are distant relatives. So we have common relatives. Our grandfathers are cousins. Back home, I was feeling hungry, ate the upma my mother-in-law had cooked earlier in the morning, had it with some pickle and papad. It's fun to cook biryani for Eid, but when the whole family joins, the task and effort we put in is more. And it feels like we are stuck in the kitchen with not many other activities. So nowadays, when we all join, we order for Eid so that the ladies are free to enjoy as much as the men do. This time, the papad, kheer or payasam and chicken fry were homemade. The main course was chicken biryani and it was from a catering team. Two of our family friends were invited for lunch. Normally, it's not the exact lunchtime we eat biryani on Eid. We go for prayer and as soon as we are back, we have our biryani which might be around 8 or 9 am. So we have to get the food ready before going for prayer. And the kheer will be ready the previous night. But as we ordered food, we got it by 10. And we had our food around at 11. Never expected that I could enjoy the delicious juicy jackfruits this time. And I got it from wherever I went, be it at my parents' house, my in-laws, or relatives. After a heavy lunch and a deep nap, the men and sometimes kids go out to visit relatives who stay just a few kilometers away from home. On the day of Eid, the daughters-in-law go to their parents' home in the evening time and come back the next day or maybe after 2 days. My elder brother was arriving home on this day from Qatar, so we went there as soon as he reached. By then, my sister-in-law Shabna and her family came home. We had to go home to pack some more clothes, and then we straight went to my parents' home. It was such a rejoice at home as my brother came home after 2 years. Even though we met them recently from Qatar, and even if the gap is just a week, it's a celebration every time we meet.
Oh, that's nice.
It's always relaxing to take a walk in the morning in my mom's garden, and it's not the plants. It's always the beautiful memories that came back when I take a walk. And the memories are almost the same as what's happening now and will be a memory later. We used to come for vacations, but never took a walk then. Never knew what relaxing means when I was a child. The words like stress, me time, loving myself, taking a break, everything happened after so long. I had gone through a lot of ups and downs in my life that I learned lessons for life, and I'm sure we all do, just that some don't realize they're worthy of themselves. But once you do, you know how to keep yourself happy, and that is just enough to keep others happy. You don't have to impress others or prove that you are good. The only person to be proven is yourself. If you know you're right, that's enough to convince yourself. So stay happy, everyone. Negativity comes to make you stronger. Don't pull yourself down when you have already taken a step forward. I thank that I had gone through depression because that has made me a much stronger person mentally and indirectly keeps me fit and active physically. My husband had a short trip with his friends on the second day of Eid, so he left home after breakfast. We had a family gathering at my uncle's place, that's my mom's brother's residence. It's such a pleasure to meet everyone in one go when we have family gatherings. Especially when we come for vacations, it's super hard to go meet each one in the family. Such occasions are lifesavers, I can tell. Just like my parents' home, I have a big ocean of memories from this place. In this house, I and my brother used to stay with our late grandmother, my mother's mother. I came for my graduation and it's from here we both used to go to college. Have spent a lot of time with my cousins and everyone here. We have childhood friends here nearby and they come home to meet us when we are back. It's like going back to your childhood and refreshing your memories. Hope you all enjoyed today's vlog and I'll see you next time with another one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.